best story? That has to be the Star Trek uniform story. See, my roommates and I would prank each other all the time, and one time I got a little bit creative. We started out small, and we wrote on the sheet of paper, "We need to talk. Love, Steve." And Jim came back to the room, looked at the sheet of paper, and said, "Who the hell is Steve?" And he ran out of the room. See, at this point, he was freaking out. He was going into people's rooms, looking in closets, looking in the bathroom. He couldn't figure out where Steve was. Finally, he just broke down and screamed, "Who the hell is Steve?" We couldn't let this one go. Well, see, at this point, my roommate made a terrible mistake. He brought home his nice, new, clean Star Trek uniform. Well, we couldn't stay away from this. So for about 5 minutes, Jim left the room, and me and my 2 roommates, who were very devious in nature, stole the Star Trek uniform and placed it gently in one of the closets in our room. Well, Jim came back and we left another note. And this note said, "Borrowed Star Trek uniform, will return later, love, Steve." Well, Jim looked at the note, looked at the room, looked at his door, ran to his closet, opened the closet door, looked in and saw nothing. And so he ran out of the room. Well, at this point, he could have found 3 people who could have gotten us into so much trouble. The SHD, the proctor, or the food finds the hall president and traps him in the bathroom as the president's trying to do his business. Well, Jim started screaming at the hall president. "I don't feel safe. I don't feel secure. Someone stole my $150 Star Trek uniform." And the president, not knowing what to do, just pointed out the door, hoping he'd find somebody who could deal with this issue. Well, we were all freaking out, thinking we're about to get kicked out. That's it. We're done. So I stopped Jim in the hallway and I say, "Jim, your Star Trek uniform is back in your closet." And it takes him a second to realize what I said. And so he says to me, "It was you? You stole my Star Trek uniform? There are some lines you just don't cross, and stealing a man's Star Trek uniform is one of them." Well, I'm stunned. So I go down into the basement, and I sit down, and I'm telling these guys down there what just happened. I'm like, "Guys, you do not want to believe what happened to me." And the hall president comes down, and he's looking shell-shocked, like he's just gone through Nam, and he looks at me and he goes, "Teeters, was that you?" "Yeah, man, that was me." "Job well done, sir. Job well done."